Hi everybody, I'm Starla.
I'm Mik.
And we are
Our Family Plays Games. Ooh, 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 ooh.
And welcome to our preview of Nightmare Cathedral.
Yes.
Nightmare Cathedral is published by Board&Dice, and it's based on some interesting artwork by Zdzisław Beksiński.
Ooh, family, this is a prototype, and this game will be featured on GameFound. Now, it's going to come out March 28th to April 13th. And just want to let you know that if you sign up for a newsletter, you get a mini for this very interesting game. Yeah. So Starla now is going to tell us, an overview and about the gameplay.
Nightmare Cathedral is a strategy game where victory is gained by controlling the map, managing resources, following objectives, and selecting when to engage in fast and furious conflict to gain strategic advantage. Over the course of this game, you perform actions and follow the actions of other players to produce units, build fortifications, maneuver around the map, and spin your followers to climb the ritual track. During your turn, you are known as the active player, and you may perform an action of your choice. The other players, known as inactive players, may benefit from the action chosen, either by conforming to it or dissenting. When you are the active player, you perform the following steps in order. 1. Move your dreamer to a day space. 2. Perform the action of the day space. 3. Discard any unwanted dream cards. 4. Draw dream cards. 5. Discard any development cards. 6. Resolve any end of turn effects. 7. Move your dreamer to the night space. And 8. Move the turn marker to the next space. Ooh, this is a creepy game.
It's a very creepy game.
It's kind of creepy, but if you like, horror,
yes,
then this is the game for you.
Terror.
Yes. Scary stuff.
Because you're in a nightmare. We're in nightmares. We're in dreams. Yes. And it ain't good dreams.
No.
It ain't good dreams. But the art is very interesting.
It is. It's dark.
The gentleman who made it, he made some very interesting art. And all the all the components and the minis come from that art.
Yeah.
And it's scary.
It's scary.
But
there are a lot of people who really like horror games. Games that's gotta kind of put you on the edge and make your arms kind of crawl and make the hair stand up.
Like Salvador Dali and his weird, paintings and stuff. It's just kind of like this too.
Yes.
But then you put it on a game, and it's area control, and on your turn, you're the active player. You got like 8 things you need to do.
8 things you have to do.
But also, your opponents can do some stuff too.
They can.
They can influence, not influence you, but once you do something, you influence them to do something on their cards, and that's really interesting.
Kind of like an interactive nightmare.
Yeah, interactive where, your dreamer is getting you're activating the card from your dreamer, then the other dreamers are playing along with you, kind of.
Yes, they are.
That's kind of weird. And those are the people that you're going to fight against all through this game, trying to gain areas and stuff.
Because you all have a similar goal.
Yes. To be, to conquer.
To conquer.
In the nightmare.
Yes.
And to build the Nightmare Cathedral. Ooh, that's some wild stuff.
Yes.
Now, Starla's going to tell us a little bit more about gameplay.
At the start of the game, all players have the same 5 action cards, with the exception of one randomly upgraded action. Those cards are Develop, Fortify, Summon, Perform Ritual, and Maneuver. The game progresses as you build your cathedral piece by piece. Nightmare Cathedral is played in 2 overarching stages. The game starts in stage 1 and with the completion of the cathedral transitions to stage 2. So that's how this game goes.
Yeah.
I mean, it's got 2 stages, and we've got these 5 cards that everybody has, unless they have an upgrade, because you get an upgrade card.
No, but the upgrade cards, upgrade the cards that the 5, basic cards that you have. So, it's always a chance to get better things from those cards. And, and like you said, it's, it's a 2-stage game.
It's 2
where,
stages.
one, you're building that Nightmare Cathedral so you can try to get control of the 2 nightmares that you get every game. You get like 8, nightmares that you can choose from. You get 2, put them in the game, and when you build that Nightmare Cathedral, that's when you can control those nightmares that have powerful, abilities that you can use. So that's what you're going for. Then in the next stage, you start devouring your followers. Because your followers are kind of like your currency. They're kind of like what you use to do things. Yeah, you kind of use them.
Yeah.
You kill them off and you move around and they do combat for you. But those are the ones that really, you start devouring to win this game. So it's a real interesting thing. It's really interesting because it's combat to this, where you got to fight, your opponent.
But what the one thing that's really interesting and that I kind of like about it is that everybody starts up with the same 5 cards.
Yes.
But it's how you play those cards and how you maneuver with those cards that makes the difference.
Well, you have development cards too that you get, so you have like 8 in your hand. So you keep 8, but you can use those cards in different ways. To better your position on the board, because it's all about area control too. And fortifying, where you building up forts to hold those areas. But it's basically a lot of combat.
Yes,
they say it's fast combat, as we saw in our games. It's fast combat, and you're pushing each other back away. You're trying to establish yourself so you can win this game. Then you have the ritual track at the end, and there you go. You're sacrificing your followers and stuff. I mean, those poor followers.
I know.
And then you're fighting against this other faction called the Shadows, where those are the neutral faction that you got to try to push out or convert, because you have this big bird called the shaper, the shaper that you can move around and you can convert the follower, your enemy, into yours.
I know.
It's kind of it's an interesting thing.
Unfortunately,
it's an interesting thing, but it's a fun game. I like it.
Okay.
I like it. Yes, I like it. It's a fun game. So now Starla is going to tell us how this game ends.
Game end is triggered in one of 2 ways. 1, the time marker enters space 4 of the time track, or 2, a number of units are devoured. If the end is triggered by the turn marker, the game ends immediately. Otherwise, keep playing until all players have had an equal number of turns and then end the game. Well, that's how the game ends.
Yeah, but being in this nightmare, it's kind of scary. And it's cold.
It makes you
Why
shiver.
is it so cold?
Because it makes you shiver. It's so scary.
It's kind of gory.
It's very gory.
It's gory. Yes. But family, let me tell you, this is a prototype we played with, and the crowdfunding campaign for this game can be found on GameFound. And that's from March 28th to April 13th. Just want to let you know. Now take a look at it, see for yourself what you think, because don't take our word for it. Check it out on your own. Do your research. We always tell you for these previews, do your research and check it out. So now, Starla, where can they find OFPG in this? I don't know what it is. I want to go home.
Well, if you're looking for Our Family Plays Games, you can find us on Facebook,
what is that?
Instagram, Twitter, right here on YouTube.
I think right here on YouTube,
and if you're in Omaha, Nebraska,
we gonna get devoured.
You can find us on Cox Channel 22. Saturdays at 8:30 p.m.
I think.
And Tuesdays at 4:30
p.m. We gonna get eaten up around here. Oh, Lord. So family, Thank you for coming. Thank you for watching. I don't know if we're gonna survive, but we're gonna try. We're gonna try to get, and we're gonna need to wake up.
Let's wake up.
We gotta wake up. We gotta wake up. So family, keep bringing questions and comments. Keep being here, because let me tell you, family, we love you. Bye-bye now.
Everybody.
Oh, wake up.